I don't know how long I'll be doing it, but we're gonna do morning news. This is something I've been wanting to do. So let's get right into this. And this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I hope you guys can hear me. We don't really have. I don't expect too many people to be in the room at this hour. We're at 6 a.m., but I hope you guys are having a great start to your Wednesday, April 19th, 2023. So, obviously, it's Wednesday, and we got some highlights, some daily headlines going on. Let me share this video. We're back. All right, so daily headlines. Warriors. Draymond Green has been officially suspended one game, okay? Without pay for stomping on the chest of Kings C. Demantis Sabonis. Now, we kind of assumed this was going to happen. I don't totally agree with it because he also grabbed his ankle and was trying to hurt him. But you know, what else are you going to expect here? It's like uh, it was a little aggressive, but he was in the heat of the game. This is competition, like you can't really fault him for that. Golden State hosts Sacramento Kings tomorrow for game 3. Sabonis is questionable with a bruised steering. He really was acting like a little wussy too on the floor. My chest. It's like, come on, bro. You're trying to take this guy out by grabbing his ankle. Bucks F. Giannis Antetokounmpo, I can't really say his name. He says is listed as a doubtful for tonight's game 2 against the Heat due to his lower back contusion suffered in game 1. Grizzlies PG John Morant listed as game time decision for tonight's game 2 against the Lakers after re-aggravating his bruised right hand in game 1. Kings G. Aaron Fox was named the 2023 NBA Clutch Player of the Year in the award's inaugural season. Media members voted on the award after players were nominated by head coaches. Let's see what else. Yankees. Who cares about all this? It's just sports stuff. Okay. I mean, we care about it, but it's like, come on. Let's get to some better news here. On this day, the first ever Boston Marathon was held. Okay. Wow. I'm just going through my notes. All right. So, it's a deal. Okay, let's go on here. Alrighty. A settlement of this magnitude. Okay, so Fox News. So remember when they were going after like the voting systems, Dominion voting systems? How about we pay you $787.5 million and not this? What's up with Big Texas? What's good? So they got sued, brought to court. Dominion wanted $1.6 billion for Fox, talking about like they helped like fake votes and stuff, right? Now Fox lost the case and the $787.5 million to pay that. A settlement of this magnitude reflects gravity of the case. Dominion, which makes electronic voting machines, sued Fox News for defamation, accusing the network of knowingly pushing of baseless claims that Dominion helped rig the election, which was a big accusation. You can't really prove it, right? So, Dominion brought them to court, and they won. What does this settlement mean? For Fox, it's a substantial check to write, but not debilitating, equivalent to nearly 20% of its cash on hand. More importantly, by settling, Fox avoids a trial where it would have to send its chairman, Rupert Murdoch, and star host Tucker Carlson to the witness stand. And a lot of things could have been revealed on that stand. For Dominion, we'll just let the $787.5 million do the talking, considering the company generates less than 100 million per year in sales. Let's see. Maine, what's good? Okay, so Dominion, let's see. For democracy, critics of Fox News were universally disappointed that the case didn't go to trial. They wanted them embarrassed. Fox News is not going to out of legal woods yet. It's facing $2.7 billion defamation suit from another election tech company. Jeez, what a mess. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Stock up on possibilities together with Fidelity. Okay, who cares about that? What is this? Fractional trading. Yeah, it's an ad. Deja vu for all over again for Southwest. The airline temporarily grounded all of its flights across the U.S. yesterday after it suffered a. I didn't even hear about this until this morning. Um, so technology issues. The brief disruption was far cry from the meltdown it experienced over winter holidays. Geez, Southwest is like really come on. It's already like the Greyhound of the air. Now they got you got to worry about the tech on the plane failing. Okay, definitely, definitely would go with another airline for the time being. Southwest pledged to upgrade its crew scheduling software and boost staff. You got to do a lot more than that, man. Because, like, your life, you're putting your life in a company's hands when you get into a plane, Only 10 EVs now qualify for a full tax credit. Oh, so they're starting to take away some of the full tax credits. And don't think like you get to write off the whole car. You get a partial tax credit. So you like $7,500, right? Tax credit. It doesn't take $7,500 over taxes either. It just brings so say you make from what I've never bought an EV, but say you made 100,000, you can write off $7,500 off your 100,000. So it looks like you made 97, 93. Now you're taxed on 93, right? Um, so it'll bring your tax bill down a little bit, but eh, it's like I don't know, man. I'm not 100% with these battery cars yet, because like you got kids in Africa like mining for the cobalt. It takes a lot to make these batteries, and then you got to think, what do we do with our batteries now when they go bad? You throw them in the trash, right? There's acid in these batteries, right? They have no way of recycling these batteries yet. Um, does Taxstone get sentenced today? That'll be interesting. Um, so like, and think about it, when they put them in the landfills, the battery acid is going to leak into the soil, and we use the soil to grow things, At least with emissions, right? We have natural filters called trees that take in emissions, right? Give us oxygen back. They take in CO2, put out O2, right? For the soil, it's not really cleaning itself like that, Not with battery acid. Nothing's growing in that for like 50 years. It would take so long. I don't think this is the best idea, to be honest with you. At least with like gas, stuff like that, it evaporates into the environment. Trees soak it up, pour it back out. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. There's a lot of money to be made when they go electric. All their buddies putting in the the charging stations, tax credits. A lot of people get jobs and kickbacks from this stuff. And we don't even account for like 5% even of the world's pollution, Like China's not doing anything, about this. They're going to have them, but they're not going to be like us. They're going full fledged with oil production still, I think it's good to have hybrid cars because like it takes a little pressure off the gas. You're getting more miles per gallon. I think that's a good idea, But and you don't have to have as many batteries, you just have the battery in the car and they last longer. because it's just regenerative charging. You're not putting as much pressure on the power grids. You know, it's crazy, man. But anyways, wouldn't it be crazy if we had like nuclear cars? That would be crazy. Like a little nuclear thing. Never have to gas up. Like you just buy your car, go wherever you want. Reddit wants AI companies to pay up. The social network said it's going to start charging companies that want to tap into conversations to develop AI models. OpenAI's AI says that ChatGPT is partially trained on Reddit data, while Google's Bard chatbot also got smart thanks to Reddit combos in the same. There's a lot of garbage on Reddit too, though. In an interview with New York Times, Reddit CEO Steve Huffman called Reddit's data really valuable, but we don't need to give all that value to some of the largest companies in the world for free. Don't you already? I mean, isn't Reddit free? A DVD less Netflix is scratched up. Okay. Exactly a year ago, Netflix dropped a bombshell that it had lost subscribers for the first time in 10 years. Oh, and it's getting pretty expensive, right? Leading to nearly 35% stock wipeout the next day. Fast forward to April 2023, and the streamer is still just as shaky. So, and I think this also goes to like they've been giving out a lot of money. I don't see how they make all that money back for like Dave Chappelle's worth it, right? But like there's a lot of people they give money to that like they get these deals, and it's like, is it really bringing that many people to your platform? Is it equaling out? I think they were too heavy-handed with giving out money to everybody, and they're paying for it now. Um, it says, despite the launch of its $6.99 ad tier to attract more users. Okay, so I never seen that. See, I paid the $20 for a family thing, so like you get like three people on that. But Netflix added 1.75 million net subscribers, about 500,000 short of expectations. Yeah, they're gonna have to go cheaper with ads, right? The streamer also said it won't roll out its highly anticipated program to limit password sharing in the US until quarter 2. Leeches of the family rejoice. Well, you just get a family plan, it's $20. You can share up to like 3 or 4 people on that account. Big picture. While still the dominant streaming service in a crowded field, Netflix is finding wins elusive. If botched, the Love is Blind live reunion on Sunday, which showed not prepared to stream live events as its competitors have done successfully. Plus, Netflix's sports docuseries about golf and tennis intended to build off its Formula One hit are not remotely close to popular. Soon it won't even have its DVD rental service to fall back on. That's funny. They put that. But the password sharing crackdown, when it happens, could give Netflix that much needed boost in subscribers. The company believes that 100 plus million people are watching on an account they don't pay for. Oh, yeah, come for that money. Apple, see, I think Netflix just like they're losing focus. There's just too much stuff going on. They got to focus on like they should be giving like 50 Cent. Maybe they should have given him a deal of some sort, because like they need better shows, man. Like Ozark was good. They need more shows like that, man. Like Snowfall and stuff like that. They should focus on like hit shows. They're just not able to get those. Like they go for these little stupid little shows that aren't very funny. These off brand, like some of these Adam Sandler movies they're getting and stuff. They're just not that good. You know, they should have picked up Trap Laura Ross's King Von documentary. That would have been good. Apple Store makes its India debut. So Apple Store opened in India, what could be the most populous country on earth. Just got Apple Store number. We're not talking about China, it's India. Apple CEO Tim Cook was in Mumbai yesterday to cut the ribbon of the enormous brick and mortar space. And a second Apple Store will continue in Delhi tomorrow. Apple's physical retail debut in India, two biggest cities, is a landmark moment for the company and will be booming in the country. According to UN data, India's population will surpass China sometime this year, and Apple sees a sea of future customers in India's more than 600 million smartphone users through the notoriously budget-busting iPhone. I mean, come on, man. You got to pretty much finance an iPhone. It's way too expensive. Remember when phones used to be like $200 and that was a lot? Now it's like $1,000 for a phone, and you need them. We're reliant on them like mini computers now. Let's see. There's many as a millions in New York City. As many living in Anaheim, California, according to the report from migration firm. A lot of people are leaving New York City because of crime. I know that. Let's see. This guy's an idiot right here. Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gersovic, or whatever his name, made his first public appearance since being detained in Russia on spying charges. Is this the guy? Is this the guy who recently got caught because he just stayed in Russia reporting on stuff? When, bro, we're actively supporting a war, right? You shouldn't be over there. I don't get these reporters, man. He was just put in a glass cage while a judge denied his appeal. Yeah, it's not a good look. Hopefully they don't trade it's just crazy, man, what's going on in the world. Elon Musk said he wants to build a chatbot called Truth GPT, a maximum truth-seeking AI. Yeah, they're seeing that the Chat GPT is too woke. It's like it's built in to like prevent you from like searching certain things and having certain views on things. Elon Musk wants one based on the truth, and not be having a built-in bias. It wants to rival tech from OpenAI and Google. Strangely enough, Elon Musk was a part of the beginning of OpenAI, but it kind of got away from him, he said, and it became something different. Instagram is allowing users to have up to 5 links in their bio. It's a blow to link bio companies like Linktree. Well, Linktree's free though. It's like it's not a big deal. Some contestants on Love is Blind say their time on the show left them depressed. Oh god. Okay. Buffalo Bills player DeMar Hamlin, who collapsed during the game with cardiac arrest in January, has been cleared to resume playing football. I wouldn't even try it, bro. Life's too short. Let's see. How will AI impact jobs? Will AI replace your job? It's quite possible. Anyways, let's see if we got any other news going on. We already talked about that. What else is going on out here? Okay, housing. Let's talk about this. U.S. equities are a little changed, and more earnings reports come in. S&P 500 down, Nasdaq wavering between gains and losses. Nvidia, which we know is a chip company, right? For your computer. It's one of the best performing stocks in S&P. Okay, let's see, Marvel Technology, another chip company, are up more than 3%. Let's see. Oil futures are hedging higher. The US dollar is losing ground to the euro and the pound, but up against the yen. Bitcoin is trading more than 2% higher, moving back above 30,000. This is because the dollar's losing value, obviously. The yield on a 10-year treasury note is lower. I would highly recommend if you have extra money right now, put it in a high yield savings account like an American Express one or something that's FDIC insured up to $250,000. I'm making nearly 4% on one of my accounts right now. Bank of America is 26.4 million in revenue, beat expectations of close 24.5 billion. It's funny with this Bank of America, the CEO says he sees signs of a mild recession. We're in a heavy recession, my G. Okay, I don't know about you, but grocery prices are quite high, and people aren't getting jobs as easily. I know a lot of people that are out of work. Not good. Let's see. Anyways, we got its earnings up 94 cents per share. This is Bank of America, right? Top's estimates up 81 cents per share, up 80 cents per share from the year earlier. The bank's net interest income, which is figured by taking the money it pays out to customers from the revenue it takes from lending, rose 14.4 billion, jumping 25% from the first quarter of 2022 due to mainly to higher interest rates. The Bank of America shares have gained over the last week after other financial institutions reported better than expected earnings. How to own a car without driving up expenses. Well, it's a horrible time to buy a car. Top tips from getting the best price in your car to getting the insurance you need at the rate. This is definitely an ad. Uh, Bond yield is the return an investor realizes on a bond that can be derived in different ways. The coupon rate is the annual interest rate established when the bond is issued. The current yield depends on the bond's price and its coupon or interest payment. Additional calculations of bond yield include yield to maturity, bond equivalency. Okay, interesting, but boring. Let's see if I miss anything else. Let's see where gold is at right now, too. Gold price. It was up over 2,000 last week. It's below 2,000, down to 1985. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right. The New York Times doesn't care how many millions of trees they murder because they don't care about rural America. What if the New York Times had to kill trees in Central Park to print their waste paper? It would take 2,950 Central Parks to print the New York Times just for 1 year. Stop the presses. Oh, they're trying to make it so they don't have newspapers anymore. That's silly. They want everyone in the UK defenselessness. Kitchen knives will be able to be seized from homes under a crackdown on dangerous weapons. This is how crazy things are getting. Dallas Love was good. This is crazy, man. So they want to like so UK already no guns, right? Now they want to take your knives from your house. No weapons. This is when they want to ultimately like just control you. Like, what are you gonna do? We have all the weapons. Inflation hitting hard these days. Let's see. Chicago looks like a pure war zone. If you were offered a job in Chicago today, would you accept it or would you just leave? Chicago looks crazy. Kids are running the streets on the weekends, just looting places. I saw a Walmart. They took everything, bro. Everything. The shelves were empty. Chicago is the mayor there is horrible, bro. I hate to say it. It's sad. I think the federal government wastes at least $247 billion in taxpayer money each year. Here's how. We already know that. Of the 6.3 trillion the US government spent in 2022, what percentage do you think is wasted? 10%, 20%, 30%, or more? Way more. Way more than 30%. Once you see the things they buy with the money, it's crazy. Let's see. Why do governments fear deflation? Printer turning back on soon. Oh, that's a whole nother video. Um, let's see. Oh, did you know that a lot of Americans are going deeper into debt as they use buy now, pay later apps to buy groceries? I mean, people were saying, "Oh yeah, everything's fine. We're not in a recession. We're in a recession, bro. We're in a recession." The dollar's dominance as a reserve currency eroded last year at 10 times the pace it's seen in the past 2 decades. Slowly at first, then all at once. Yeah, we're we're on pace to be like a second. We're not going to be the world power anymore. The U.S. dollar reserve currency has seen gradual erosion over 2 decades. Okay. The US dollar accounted for about two-thirds of the total global reserves in 2003, then 55% by 2021 and 47% last year. This 8% decline in 1 year is exceptional, equivalent to 10 times the average annual pace of erosion in the US dollar's market share in prior years. Well, we're screwed. How the US is subsidizing high-risk home buyers at the cost of the I would hate to buy a home now because there's a good chance your home price is going to go down in the next couple of years. You're going to be underwater in any kind of loan you take. I'm glad I bought like before the surge. Let's see. There's a meme coin called S Pepe. $sign Pepe. What is this? It's a dinosaur? What? Corpus Christi, Texas. What is this? Pepe. Make Pepe great again. It's Pepe's the frog. Pepe the frog. No way. It's a new coin. It's that little frog, the sad frog. See? Anyways, I think that's it, guys. We did 30 minutes. I'll get some better. I'll get some more stuff during the day. I just want to do like a different morning type of thing, like around 6 a.m. I'll be back up in a little bit. Appreciate you guys. This is Jordan Tower, JT News. Have a great morning and don't let anything stop you. Stay moving forward, one foot in front of the other. And it's about the small wins to get to where you want to get to. Appreciate you guys. Peace.